Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Disco Kitty, the Crappy Crafter. Today, I'm going to be the Crappy Artist again as we test yet another set of markers. And as you can see behind me, I still have at least 2 sets to go. So I keep getting these off the vine, and I am particularly excited about this set because this set is it's just so exciting to me because one, I mean, just look at how nicely they're packed. They're packed so nice. They have this cool insert thing. The whole thing comes out. It's nice and solid. They don't wiggle around too much in there. The packaging is super sweet. They sent one of these. It's just a little piece of silicone mat that you put underneath your coloring page when you want to color. And yay. They also sent a swatch card, which part of the reason why this is the 5th time that I've done this intro is because I screwed up the swatch card already, so I'm gonna have to make my own. I'm really sad about that because I was really excited about this. And the fact that, you know, I was super stoked about that. I was really chuffed about that. And I messed it up because these number going down and I'm used to things numbering going across. So that doesn't work. So that, oh well. But we get this cool mat, we get a cool carry case, lots of markers, and the cool thing about these markers is it's a brush tip. It's got a brush tip and it's got a chisel tip, and yeah, and they are comparable to Ohuhu's. Just feeling them, they feel a little bit lighter, so there's probably less ink in there, but that's okay. But I mean, just check this out. I really feel like they used all the same manufacturing because the brushes look the same size, the barrels are definitely the same size because the caps are mostly interchangeable. And how cool is that? But this is the Ohuhu, which I will not be using today. This is the Hotu, which I will be using today, and I'm super excited about it. I'm not excited that I've already screwed it up once, but you know what? That's just the way life goes. So, let's get right into it. Alright, because I messed up the swatch page that actually came with the markers, which is so Ohuhu as well. I mean, I can't think of what other markers may have. I'm sure other markers have come with swatch pads, but still, gotta make a grid. We know what a grid is, and then I'm gonna write in all the numbers, and then I'm going to dig up my yeeted swatch paper, and I'm gonna write in all the names, and then we're gonna do the actual swatchy. We're gonna go color just a little bit, test all of the tips, and all of the tips worked very well. Everything except that. I don't know what the hell happened there. I think I may have accidentally switched out a Ohuhu cap for the proper cap because I was messing. Like I said, I did the intro like 5 times and I did it with different colored markers, and I think I switched caps on one. I'm gonna have to check at some point. Oh well. Anyways, swatching complete. Yay. It looks, I mean, they worked really well. There was only one spot in the upcoming actual coloring session that I had an issue with any kind of flow, and that was with a really big area that was all one color, and it just didn't want to flow like I was hoping it would. But that's not a bad thing. It makes you slow down, relax, you know. Okay, so I am gonna be really, really transparent and honest with you, and I am not creative. I am not a creative person. This looks very creative. It looks very cool, right? Yeah, kind of. I went to an AI and I said, make me a coloring page with a cat. And it came up with a bunch, and I have some more, but what I did was I took it and then I changed it. Like some of the outlines, like the cat outline and stuff like that, and some of the filler is still the AI's, but a lot of it I changed and made my own. I needed inspiration. I'm not good with coming up with stuff on my own. I need inspiration. So this is how I'm going to probably make some of my coloring pages for a little while. But back to the markers, because we're almost done. I really, really like them. And I think they worked really well. And yeah. Yay. Like I said, I didn't do much in the way of blending. I did do a little bit of layering to try to get different colors or to lighten colors with the blender. But yeah, I think it came out really well. Super cute. Yeah, that gray, that big swatch of gray is where I had a little problem with the ink flow, but otherwise, yay. Well, I am just as pleased with those as I was expecting to be. I absolutely adored them. They worked really, really well. They just work so well. Here they are again. Yay! Hotu! 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 I really like those. I think they worked really, really well. Here's how much they cost. I will leave a link in the description as per usual. And yeah, I highly recommend them. They're really good. My main concern with them is, even though it looks like there's a fair amount of orange in here, they're more brown than orange, and there's no real good red. You know, I think the reddish yellow is probably the closest to a real good, you know, kind of orangey red, and the geranium's not bad, but I don't know. The color selection could be a little bit better. It's really heavy on pink, which is cool. Not really my thing, but it's cool. But yeah, the selection could just be a little bit better. That's all. That's my only bitch with it. It's, 60 colors for however much I listed it for over there. And yeah, I mean, I appreciate the quantity of grays that it has. I have to say that. A lot of marker sets come with like 3 grays. This came with a full 10 grays, one of which being black, but still. But yeah, I think they worked really, really well. They layered really, really nicely to make other colors. I did not try to blend them as, because this wasn't really a blending project. But yeah, I think they worked really well. They definitely smell like alcohol markers, but they're not that disgustingly. Some alcohol markers smell really bad. This just smells like alcohol. So yeah, I liked them, and I hope that you will too if you decide to go get them. So with that, I'll see you next week. Stay safe. Happy cat. Oh yeah. Oh, shaky, shaky tail. Abby Cat has come to visit. Yay. She's a good girl.